Hot 93.7 Hartford's #1 for hip hop and R&B. I'm Jenny Boom Boom. We got Craig G on the turntable.
I'm here very early. What's going on?
And we got Tahiry in the building this afternoon.
I'm in the building. That's
She's
right.
bouncing.
What's up?
How you doing, Tahiry?
I'm chilling, having a good time over here.
I'm so glad we finally got a chance to meet face to face.
I was excited, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Well, thank you, Tahiry.
I was doing my research. I was like, Jenny Boom Boom. I was like, I'm still there.
Wow, thank you. Most artists cringe. You know?
No, I actually did.
Most people cringe.
No, after you just said what you said earlier, I said, oh man, I'm ready to walk out this building. I'm scared of Jenny now.
Because I brought up Joe. Yes.
No, because you bought a fab.
Oh, I bought a fab, okay.
And I was like, wait a minute, what? That's so old.
I know, but it's so fascinating.
Well, yeah. He's a dope person.
You're still, really good friends with Fab, though.
Very good friends.
I mean, you showed up at his birthday party.
That's my people.
And then R&B singer Joe, and you allegedly couldn't get in the VIP, and Fab and Joe started fighting, allegedly.
That was actually, the whole story's messed up.
Tell me the story, because that was fascinating to me, too.
No, actually, I wasn't. I did go to Fab's birthday party. Again, support, love him to death. We're very cool. And then it was Trey Songz's birthday party. VIP.
Oh, that's right, Trey Songz. Yes, okay.
Yeah, so,
right.
Just having a good time, and some things happened back there, and, things started flying, but it was nothing between. I had just met Joe that day, and I'm talking about R&B Joe. So, we kind of shook hands, and that was it. So then they, media, they made it seem like, Trey, Tahiry, Joe, beef, not happening. We were all there just...
It seemed a little strange.
Everything seems strange now. I could just be taking out my garbage and shaking my hand and shit, and Tahiry takes out her own garbage. I'm like, who cares?
Right.
So everything's strange now.
Well, I imagine, because I do see the headlines all the time, and there's normally something about you, Tahiry, in the press, maybe every other day, every third day. What's been the most surprising thing that you've read about yourself so far?
So far. No, you know what? Nothing surprises me. I just sometimes forget that people don't actually know me. So just anything right now to me is like a big deal. Like, she's dating, she's sleeping, she's jumping off with, it's kind of, and I'm a lady, so I sit back and I might be a little rough around the edges and laugh and talk hood, but I have feelings. So sometimes I'm like, really? And then I just remember, well, these people don't really know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just know what they've seen on blogs. So each his own. As long as they keep talking, great.
So, of course, Tahiry, she got very famous very fast through the whole Joe Budden relationship blog site.
Shout out to Joey.
Yeah, and the webisodes, and that we all came to really love. Everybody, really... We
were magical.
Yeah, and I remember last year, or right before the King magazine issue came out, and Tahiry, of course, was on the cover of that. Let me just applaud you on that situation. You said to me, I would marry him today.
And that's how I feel at the moment. And I'm very expressive. If while people watch me on blogs, if there's one thing they've gotten, they can call me crazy, whatever people want to say, I'm just very expressive. And I always express how I feel at the moment, and that's how I felt. And that day, he would have said, let's go, I would have been like, I do.
So you were together 5 years, but you said, I read in Complex magazine, you said that it just wasn't moving to where you needed it to move.
5 years in, yeah. 5 years in, every relationship needs to, 5 years in, a foundation, something that feels, it's stability, people walking towards, the same path. There has to be some kind of unity. And 5 years in, I didn't feel like that was happening.
So what did you need from him? Because I'm a friend of Joe Budden.
You love him.
I'm a fan.
He's very lovable and charming, so I get it.
Yes, I've been a big fan of Joe.
Yes.
Since he first came out. So
he's amazing.
So I'm just wondering, what was it that you needed from him in order to continue the relationship, Tahiry?
I pretty much just, it's going to sound bad, and again, I have to say this before I speak on it. He talks a lot about me, talking in these interviews, but I've never given people ammo. When we did break up, I didn't come out and put it out there. When we go through situations, I'm not out there all the time. I do these interviews and people ask me because he's releasing songs, because he's doing certain things, so now he can't knock me. I just need a man. They stand up and say, I'm holding it all down. That's what I needed.
So you wanted a ring?
Like I told you, I'd have married him. I'm really not that girl that puts pressure on a man. It was more, it wasn't about the ring. It was more about home. It was more about putting your foot down and being 100% of a man.
Okay.
It wasn't all financial, because I can handle my handle.
Right. And you wanted a baby? You want a baby?
Nah, I'm not ready for babies right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because you know what? You got a really good body. Tahiry's
Listen.
got a really good body. So
all that comes with I have a list of stuff, baby.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
wait for that. The babies. Okay. Well, we got Tahiry live in the studio. Hit us up 674-9307 1-800-488-9307. Feel free to ask her any question because she keeps it real. 93.7 Hartford's #1 for hip hop and R&B. We got Tahiry live in the studio today, and of course, there's always all these rumors floating around that you're dating Trey Songz. There was another rumor about Fab again. That you're dating Fab again. Also, there was a rumor that you're dating 50 Cent because that picture came out with his hands on your bootay.
according to the world, I'm really busy. I'm a busy woman.
You're dating rappers. Are you turned on by rappers in particular?
No, it's not about a rapper. It's just about a person. It's just that. So it just so happens that it all depends on where you rub elbows. Like I mean, you're in the hospital, you might wind up with a doctor or a nurse. Like you're an attorney, you might wind up marrying another attorney. Like it all depends on where you rub elbows. And I was out partying and I know a lot of people, and so you wind up meeting these people. So you can't knock me.
So who do you think is the sexiest man alive? Like, who would you love to be with?
Wow. I'm really thinking. Who would I love to be with? I think at one point, right now, I don't really even think I have that person I would want to wake up with and be like, hey, Big Daddy. I would say a Denzel.
Okay.
A Denzel, I can see myself saying, even now in his 40s, I'm like, yes. So yeah, Denzel.
Okay, Tahiry. Well, we got Tahiry live in the studio. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, of course, we got the Ride of 5 Rush Hour mix with DJ Craig G. And his 5 o'clock exclusive just so happens to be your ex-boyfriend song that just came out today.
Which was no pun intended, but it's a brand new song.
It's a hot record.
Right, and he mentions the Haitian thing that's going on. He mentions the Jay Leno thing. And he mentions rest in peace Teddy Pendergrass. Yes. So it's all brand new, so no disrespect.
He goes in.
And I had to ask her first, would it be all right? And she said no problem.
Even if he was saying Tahiry on that, I'd been like, thank you.
She said it's a high record. She said
it's a high
play.
record. Yeah,
okay.
It's a high record.
So 5 o'clock exclusive today is Joe Budden's. Keep it here. It's Hot 937.
Yup.
Hot 93.7 Hartford's #1 for hip hop and R&B. This is the Ride of 5 Rush Hour mix brought to you today by Brio Academy. We got Tahiry live in the studio, and Craig G just played the 5 o'clock exclusive.
Hello.
Brand new Joe Budden. It's called Keep On, and it made it like at least yesterday or the day before because he mentions Teddy Pendergrass, who recently passed away. He talking about the Haitians and the Haiti things going on. Plus he talked about the whole Jay Leno thing, which just happened all week. So
Yeah.
shout out to Joe Budden, brand new song called Keep On.
Well, so what do you think about that, Tahiry? I mean, I know you said earlier you heard
forgot me. I'm usually the topic of
Nah,
I'm just kidding. Damn. Joe Budden fan over there.
Jeez, Craig.
It's a really, really good record. I heard it this morning before coming here, and I was like, yo, he's nice. I've never said that though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe Budden. He's hot.
Okay, so hit us up. Tell us what you think of it at 674-9307, 1-800-488-9307. Getting back to you addressing the situation. What's the worst thing he said about you in a song?
I can't really say it. I'm really not good with remembering lines. But
like the whole verse, I can never remember it.
No. He said.
No, don't swear.
No, I know I'm not.
Okay, thank God.
Every time you do an interview, you have my poop in your mouth. I wasn't that lucky when I was with you, or something like that.
Really?
Screech.
Wow.
And I was like, if you wouldn't have my beep in your mouth every time, people wouldn't ask me about these situations. Beep.
Thank you for editing it, Tahiry. Thank you very
I gave
much.
you the beep. I gave you sound effects and all that.
I really appreciate that. Okay, it's Hot 937.